Okay guys, so as promised, I was gonna be going live today. I saw one person was already waiting. Go ahead and put it in the chat box so I can see who that is. So we're gonna look today on one of the program sponsors that I spoke about last week. I'm gonna give the others, if others will be joining, just a few minutes and then I'll go straight into it. So let me get this ready. And we'll start shortly. And we're looking today at the Alliance Abroad program. Now, a lot of people, after I posted that video, said they did not or they weren't aware of that program, and they are appreciative that I shared that program with them. But then when I was looking into the program some more, I realized that it doesn't just sponsor teachers, it sponsors other areas. And I thought teachers have family, teachers have husband, brothers, sisters, children and stuff. So it is always good to, share what we know so that others can benefit from it. So the Alliance Abroad program, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. And also, if you know somebody who is studying to become a teacher, as I mentioned earlier, the program also sponsors teachers for internship. We are not sure if it's going to work for Jamaicans, but I know this program sends teachers not only in the United States, but also in Australia and Spain. You would need to go on the website and do your further research and see if this is something that could be beneficial to you or somebody in your household, or a friend or a relative, because it's always good to share our information. So yeah, it's now 4:05, maybe at 2 minutes more, and then we're going to start looking at Alliance Abroad. If you have any questions, you can put those in the chat box. I'm not going to be able to see them same time because I'm going to be focusing on sharing my information, but I will get back to you after by responding to your message, or you can always leave a comment on my videos and I try my best to respond to everyone. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and also if you have not subscribed to this channel as yet, you need to go ahead and subscribe, because good stuff will be coming, different work programs, especially for teachers and especially in the United States. But with that said, if I come across information for different countries and for different work related information, I'm sure going to share those. Do you share the program you're on? No, I'm not on a program now. I was on a program. I was on Faces and I completed Faces in 2020. So I've been off Faces since June of 2020. Yes. All right. So 2 minutes has passed. We're going to go straight into Alliance Abroad. So Alliance Abroad, as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, if you did not watch that video, you can go and check that out, where I spoke about 5 program sponsors that you can apply to, just in case you don't get through on the free ones, because I shared that video with the free ones yesterday. But some people, not everybody's going to get on to the free programs. So if you don't get through on the free ones, you can always try out the ones that you pay for. And Alliance Abroad was one of those that you had to pay to get onto their J1 programs. So Alliance Abroad has been around for over 30 years, and they've been assisting teachers to find jobs in different countries. Namely, the 3 countries that they send people to are Australia, Spain, and USA. I was mentioning earlier that Alliance Abroad, though they do teacher program, and I'm going to leave that for last because I know most of my subscribers are teachers or want to get into international teaching. I know you also have family members who are in different fields. So I just wanted to share that Alliance Abroad is not only for teachers but other areas. So in Australia, if you know somebody who's studying to be in the hospitality department, to work in the hotel this industry, they also sponsor people for that, and you can go to Australia through Alliance Abroad from 6 to 4 years depending on the time that you want to stay there. It says you must be a skilled professional in culinary hospitality profession. So you must have a degree, and you must also have the experience, and you know your language. Definitely, they always want to make sure that if you go on these programs, they can understand what you're saying. They want to know that you're healthy, so you have to do a chest x-ray, and that is something that you do with the teacher programs as well. We have to do a chest x-ray to make sure that we don't have any type of, you know, sicknesses. The fee for that to go to Australia, it is $7,040, and there's a non-refundable deposit of $700. Remember, we're going to get into the teaching one last, but I know there are people out there who are not privy to a lot of information, and I came across this when I realized that Alliance Abroad did teachers, and so I wanted to share this also. In Spain, they sponsor students to do their internship in the same hotel industry, and that is for 6 months. And you can either be currently studying to go in the hotel industry, or you just graduated, and so their fee for that is $1,690. Okay, so those are 2 countries that Alliance Abroad also sponsor other people in other areas to go: Australia and Spain. Let's get to the United States now and the programs that they sponsor here in the United States. So Alliance Abroad, they sponsor summer work and travel. So how the summer work and travel works is that if this is being offered in your home country, meaning is the agency Alliance Abroad in your home country, then it could be one that you could check out to see if you are eligible to come on the program. I know there's a lot of programs, or should I say a lot of agencies in Jamaica, but if this is something that you're interested in and you're studying, or your child is studying to become a teacher, or you know whatever area your child is in, you can always reach out to the school and say, hey, here's a program you can check out, so our students can go, you know, summer work and travel to offset some of the school fees. They also do hospitality and culinary internships here in the United States through Alliance Abroad, and also business, agriculture, and technology. Those are some of the areas that they do in Alliance Abroad in the United States. So as you see, it's more areas in the United States compared to Australia and Spain. Now let's look at the teacher exchange program, because I know most of you want to hear about that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, with Alliance Abroad, you have to pay. You have to pay to come on this program, but sometimes it's going to be beneficial to us if you're not getting through on the programs that are free. Then you can try the program that you have to pay, and you might get through, and you might like it, and you might find some other way or some other alternative, because guess what? Most of the times you just want one foot in, and one foot in, when I say that, I mean international experience, because once you have that international experience on your resume, then other international schools or other schools are going to gravitate towards your resume over a teacher who does not have that one foot in. Oh, yes, 1 foot in. Oh, yes. Once you get 1 foot in and have that on your resume, then other districts might feel more comfortable in hiring you, because they say you already have the international experience, and so you know you can move from that program and go to different districts that you are more comfortable in, or the one that you really wanted to be on. So sometimes We just have to take a risk. I don't know. I'm not going to encourage you to take a risk. I know I'm a risk taker, but sometimes you can take a risk and see what happens. Okay? So you have to pay to go on Aliance Abroad as a teacher. And I did say the program lasts for 3 to 5 years, similar to the ones that we have are free. You get that first 3 years on your J1 visa, and then it can be extended for 2 more years. Guys, if you're liking what is happening so far, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and share. Remember, when you shared other people, yes, definitely, Diane, international experience is a plus. Once you have that international experience, you are going to get hired. I promise you that. All right, so share this video, guys. So yeah, so the eligibility, and I can say those, like, everybody should know the eligibility now to become an international teacher. You should have you should be fluent in English. You should have a first degree in education, that is. You should have some type of experience. But let me stop here, because what I saw on this website for Aliance Abroad is that someone asked in their frequently asked question if it is necessary for them to be certified in teaching, and the response was, it depends on the school. So it depends on the school, meaning some schools might say yes, some schools might say no, and they might look at your qualification and say, okay, so you have this, I think maybe we can work with you to get a certificate, or an alternative route to get your certificate. So it's always important to check those things out when you go on the website or when you reach out to these programs. Remember, I do not work with these programs. I get the information and I share it with you because I know a lot of teachers want to get that international experience, and I think it's something that we should all have on our resume. All right, so eligibility, if I missed anything out, you can check my previous video out where I did talk about getting that international teaching job, and I listed all of the requirements that most of the programs ask for. For the people who are just joining, we did talk about some of the other areas that Aliance Abroad sponsor other work field, not just teachers. They sponsor other people in the different areas, like hotel management and what did I say? Somebody remind me. Let me see, agriculture and technology. So it's not just teaching that Aliance Abroad caters to. So if you have a family, a neighbor, a cousin that are studying, they can also go on those programs. All right, so we talk about the eligibility. We're on teachers now. So when I did my last video, there was 2 fees. It says there's a full placement fee of $4,300, and also there's a self-placement fee of $3,300. What this means, and I did not explain it in the last video, is that if you find your own job, what if you go ahead and you go on the website and you go on some school districts and you find a job, but they don't do the sponsorship? Then you can go through Aliance Abroad, and what you would pay to Aliance Abroad is $3,300 because you found your job on your own. But if you did not find your job by yourself and Aliance Abroad is going to find that job for you, then your fee is going to be $4,300. So you can take that into consideration, finding yourself a job and paying like $1,000 less. And there's a program renewal fee of $1,000. And I'm going to say this again. Sometimes we have to do what we have to do just to get one foot in. All right, so where do Aliance Abroad place teachers? They say on their website that they place teachers in areas that the teachers think is a good fit for them, because they basically can place you in any state in the United States. When we compare this to other programs, like some of the ones I discussed earlier in my video, some only place teachers in South Carolina. Some only place teachers in Virginia, North Carolina, Florida, stuff like that. With Aliance Abroad, they say they can work with you to see which state is a good fit for you. They're going to think about your opportunities that you want to explore, and also what is your interest, what is it that you want to do. Because I know some people, when they come to work here, it's not just the work. They have other things. They want to maybe go on a cruise somewhere. They want to visit the different, places of interest. And so you want to live somewhere where you can do all of that. So Alliance Abroad, what they say is they work with you so that you can decide on a state that you would like to live in, and then they try to find a job there for you. Remember, if you find your own job, you're paying $1,000 less for your fee. That's your placement fee. Okay, you are paid a salary depending on your work experience, like all other programs do. So I cannot give you a definite figure, but if you have 10 years experience in teaching, then you will be getting more than a teacher who just finished and has like 3 years experience in teaching. With Alliance Abroad, you can also take your family here in the United States, and I think there are some fees also for your family. When you go on the website, you can check that out. If there are any other questions regarding the teaching placement with Alliance Abroad, you can put those in the comment, and if I'm not able to answer right now, I will answer for you at a later time. So we're going to look at the steps on how to apply to Alliance Abroad, and then that will be it, guys. So the first thing you need to do when you go on their website, and if you go on my previous video, I will edit this video to add the link in the description, but I did not get to do that before. I'll do that later. If you go on my previous video, you will see the link for Alliance Abroad, and when you go on their website, there's a thing that says get started. You need to fill that out first, the get started form. And once you fill that form out, then an advisor will reach out to you. An advisor will reach out to you and talk to you more about what program is it that you're interested in and how is it they can help you. All right, then you're going to get set up with a job, and it's not going to happen like today you apply and tomorrow the advisor reach out to you and then the third day you have a job. No, it's going to take some time. And so if you're interested, you want to start the ball rolling from now so that you can have a job for the new school year, because everything takes time. Once you get a job, then you are sent to get your visa. You're going to pay your own application fees and stuff like that. Then once you get your visa, you can travel to your destination, whichever state you'd like. Once you discuss that with your advisor at Alliance Abroad. And then the last step is that you go and you work and you play and you create memories. Because guys, whatever it is that we do in life, we want to make sure we're creating memories that we can, yes, it takes time, jump right. Whatever it is that we're doing right now, we want to make sure that we're enjoying it also. It's not just work, Diane. You want to make sure that you're working hard, but you're playing hard as well, because I believe in having fun. So that's it for Alliance Abroad. At what stage should the payment be made? Is it after they help? That is something you'd have to ask the advisor, or there should be an email on the website. If I find that email, I will put it in the description. Also, you will ask them at what point you pay the money. I know there was a non-refundable fee. I did mention that earlier. There was a non-refundable fee. No, it wasn't for Alliance Abroad, for the teaching program or something else. But I'm assuming there's also a non-refundable fee that you might pay upfront and then the other you pay after. Please do not quote me on that. Still go on the website and double check, and you can get information. I'm sure they're not going to tell you to start paying money as soon as you reach out to them. You can ask questions and get an understanding of how the program works, and then after that you can decide if you're going to apply and if you want to pay your money, if you want to invest in that. But tell me in the comment which program you want me to talk about, in the upcoming days. I know I have a plan for tomorrow, but if I see somebody having, or more than one person having a burning program that they want to talk about, I'll talk about that tomorrow. You check out the websites. Yes, definitely check out the websites. Yes, so that's it, guys, for Alliance Abroad. I hope you learned something today. I hope you remember that it's not just teaching program that they offer J1 visa for. So you can always tell somebody else that you know who's in the hotel industry or agriculture, or somebody. Alliance should pay you. Alliance Internet should pay you. Yes, they should pay me. I'm going to try to see if I can get on their payroll. Or if you know somebody who is studying and want to talk about Teach Savannah tomorrow. I know a lot of people want to hear about Teach Savannah. Okay, let's see if that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. But definitely, I'm going to be hopping on again tomorrow to talk about a next program. All right, if you want to hear about Teach Savannah, you can go ahead and put that in the chat box also. If there's no more question, guys, come through hotel workers, students studying. Yes, Diane, the students who are studying, they need that extra funds to offset their school fee. I know in Jamaica, though the school fee seems so, when we are here, it doesn't seem so expensive because of the exchange rate, but in Jamaica it is very expensive. So it is always good for the students to go on those travel programs and help their parents to offset those degree costs. All right, I'm here in Teach Savannah for tomorrow. So guys, see you next time. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and I'll see you tomorrow again at 4 o'clock, where I will be talking about Teach Savannah. I think he got the vote. All right, bye guys.